Absolutely. My name is Terri Hall, and I'm the director of the grassroots group called the San Antonio Toll Party. We have more than 5,000 supporters, and I'm also the founder of TURF, a new nonprofit group that is uniting concerned citizens across the state on this issue. The people of Texas have had it. We're in the midst of a Texas-sized tax revolt because these toll contracts are really the epitome of selling off Texas to the highest bidder and a total betrayal of the public trust. It's abundantly clear to our citizens that our Department of Transportation is not, nor will it ever, listen to the Texans, people of this state, with regards to this new shift to tolling and the controversial financing for them called public-private partnerships. This agency has violated its fiduciary duty to the public and has instead become a tool for private corporations to enrich themselves at the expense of the tax-paying public. The enabling legislation's purpose has been perverted into something that even lawmakers no longer support or recognize. Considering that even one of the authors, Senator Steve Ogden, has come out in recent days stating he was duped by the original legislation and will work to right, quote, his past sins, end quote, it's evident that TxDOT's deception, lack of accountability, and frankly their arrogance must be stopped by this legislature. We already pay a road user fee and it's called a gas tax. This myth that the gas tax is somehow insufficient is really a farce. In fact, it's been so efficient in funding our highways, there's enough money left over for 6,000 earmarks at the federal level for bridges to nowhere in Alaska, and over $9 billion in diversions on the state level for unrelated things like tourism promotion and cemeteries, not to mention the 25% dedicated to public education. This really isn't about lack of money, accelerating road projects, or congestion relief. It's really about greed, plain and simple. One of the companies bidding on the toll projects all over Texas just posted 76% increases in profits. Profit is one thing, but obscene profits through monopolies is exploiting the public roadways and amounts to thievery. The recent report commissioned by the Governor's Own Business Council done by TTI at A&M shows we don't need tolls to meet our future transportation needs. It also showed that TxDOT overinflated their projected needs by $30 billion. Governor Perry also stated in an article last year that TxDOT's supposed funding gap is nothing more than a wish list if money were no object, and those were his words. Toll roads in the hands of a private company automatically translates into the highest possible toll tax for our citizens. The toll roads that just opened here in Austin have toll rates of up to $1.50 a mile when TxDOT said they'd be 12 cents a mile. This amounts to increasing our cost of transportation from pennies a day under the gas tax system to dollars a day in an unaccountable toll system. I cannot find a single study to show that raising the cost of transportation is good for our economy. We wholeheartedly object to these non-compete agreements that will hold our free lanes hostage to private companies and replace them with inferior, less efficient access roads. They prove TxDOT's version of tolls won't solve congestion, they manipulate it for profit. It's offensive and unacceptable to the public. Take the deal just inked for 121 in Dallas. The government gets $5 billion on the deal and the taxpayers pay out $100 billion to Cintra. This foreign company will make 20 times the money they invested. If a private corporation sold out its shareholders like this, they'd be in jail. TxDOT and this governor have overstepped their authority. They're guilty of abusing their oath of office. They're not listening to nor serving the public, and it's up to you to return our public highways and our government to we the people. We urge you to pass Senator Corona's bill outlining these non-compete agreements, pass Representative Cole Corson Leibowitz bills to abolish the Trans-Texas Corridor, and we also ask you to pass Representative Pickett's bill to abolish the Transportation Commission and replace it with a single elected officer who's accountable to the people, and pass a host of other much-needed reforms to return the highway system to the tax-paying public. Thank you for allowing me to address you today.
Thank you very much.